This is the Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs seek an investment to start, grow, or save their businesses.
The product has so much potential.
If the sharks hear a great idea,
it's deal time.
Yes!
they'll invest their own money.
Oh my God!
And fight each other for a deal.
The problem
Wait, I don't need your prompt. Stick to your best.
No.
The entrepreneurs must get the full amount they're asking for,
I'm a hustler.
or they'll walk away with nothing.
Who cares? Well, you care.
Barbara's very confused.
I just can't believe why the other sharks aren't all over this.
Because you have nothing!
Shut up, Kevin.
Who are the sharks? They're self-made business experts worth billions. Kevin O'Leary is a shrewd venture capitalist who made his fortune selling a children's educational company for over $4 billion. Barbara Corcoran went from waiting tables in Manhattan to building the city's premier $2 billion real estate empire. Robert Herjavec, son of an immigrant factory worker, founded one of the world's preeminent cybersecurity firms. Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, holds over 100 patents and has launched more than 400 products, grossing over $500 million in sales. And Mark Cuban, esteemed billionaire, tech mogul, and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. First into the tank is a product that seeks to relieve an ailment that 8 out of 10 people suffer from.
Hi Sharks, it's great to meet you guys today. My name is Catherine Krug and I'm the creator of Better Back. Today I'm seeking a $750,000 investment for a 7.5% equity stake in my company.
Wow.
So Sharks, check your posture right now. I'm especially looking at you, Cuban.
Yeah, what can I say?
It turns out that we sit for over 9 hours every single day. And because of the way we're doing it, hunched and rounded towards our work and our technology, it means 8 out of every 10 people you know will have back pain in their lives. My back pain started over 3 years ago, and I have spent so much time and money trying dozens of products and therapies, and I couldn't find anything that just worked. So I made Better Back. Better Back allows you to effortlessly sit in perfect posture, easing back pain and retraining your body's default posture, so when you stand or sit without Better Back, your posture is greatly improved. It's lightweight and portable, so you can throw it in your bag and make every single chair ergonomic. Better Back is just the start. I'm on a mission to disrupt the orthopedic aisle and help people not just have better backs, but to live better. So Sharks, who's got my back?
I want to try it on.
Yes, great. I've got samples for you guys. Start with you guys here.
And we do what he did.
Thank you so much.
How do...
You put it over your knees and then around your back?
That's exactly right. I'll walk you guys through it. So, you guys will start by placing 2 feet flat on the floor, which is just great ergonomics. Next, you'll notice the up arrow, so that's the side that goes up. So you'll wrap the back pad around your back, and you'll wrap the knee pads around your knees. After you put it on the first time, it gets much easier and faster to put it on. The best thing to do is once the knee pads are over your knee, if it's loose enough, you'll want to lean forward and pull on the adjustable straps while you sit up, which should put you in a really supportive position.
Catherine, it was pretty intimidating putting it on or seeing it. It seemed like it was complicated what goes where. Once it's on, I have to tell you, it's like you can totally relax.
Yay.
The ball of your back is in perfect position.
I love it.
Who's this gentleman sitting here?
He is my hunky model, my fiance.
Congratulations.
So tell us how it started.
Yeah. So I was building my last startup, and I was working the 14 hours a day, 6 days a week grind. And just the act of rounding towards my laptop for so many hours a day set off terrible sciatica pain. And I tried dozens of products, and they all had some really great components, but nothing was a full solution. A buddy of mine was in industrial design. We came up with a prototype that did help me sit and alleviate a lot of the pain that I experienced. So I launched my product on Kickstarter in April. I had a $12,500 funding goal. I ended up selling 100 times my funding goal. I became the first solo woman to break the $1 million mark on Kickstarter. And
Good for you.
Thank you. I sold $1.2 million worth of Better Backs in just over a month.
Have you shipped any of those?
Right now, I have 10,000 units that have just left my factory, another 10,000 that are leaving Monday, and the remaining 10,000 units are leaving at the end of the month.
So your customer has not yet tried the product?
Correct.
Catherine, why do you think that many people bought it?
So in America alone, this year, 50% of working Americans will have back pain. The numbers are staggering. $50 billion is spent on back pain every year just in the United States.
How much does it cost you to make them?
My cost is $8.05 per unit,
And you
I
were
was
selling
selling
that?
it for $49 on Kickstarter.
You've imputed a value of $10 million on it. Why?
So, 1.2 million in sales in just over a month. I have from that $875,000 in the bank. I think I can land $4.5 million in online sales next year.
Let me stop you with the online sales. How will you generate the traffic? It's one thing on Kickstarter, something else when you're another store living online, trying to get the eyeballs in to look at you. What's your plan for actually making that happen?
Yeah, so two different divergent tracks. One is to jump on Amazon US, UK, Germany, Canada. So there you're getting the natural eyeballs. I have met an amazing...
No.
I have a growth hacker who has
what?
helped, basically an Amazon growth hacker who has learned how you optimize page, optimize pricing,
That's all fine and good, but that does, and you can even get up the search results if you get people to search, right? But that doesn't necessarily translate into a projectable number of sales.
I think you're asking way too much for your valuation based on the sales, only on Kickstarter. So for that reason, I'm out.
Oh, you're out all the way?
Yeah, I'm out all the way, but you are a great salesman.
The challenge is the valuation.
So let's talk about that. I would love to see what you guys think is a fair valuation, because I
can't
really
value
want
it
you
though,
guys...
right? What you've done,
I think you can value it.
You can't though, because what you've done
You can. You can take a guess at it. If I had to write a check as an angel, I would say, look, it's a great start. I mean, it's always a bit of a leap.
But
to me, it's a $3.5 to $5 million.
Then the next question, Catherine, is what's your core competency, right? And what your core competency is just what you said it is. Growth hacking, organized, promoting, taking something and getting it to a point where you can ship it, right? Now, all the things you haven't done is where it becomes a real business.
I think I'm an entrepreneur. Honestly, to my core, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, right?
I can be pigeonholed into these things for now.
Yeah, yes, but you just came out here and pigeonholed yourself into better back. And so for those reasons...
No, don't go out. No, I didn't hear it.
I heard it. Catherine, I got to go back with my gut feel. You have all the right answers. I just don't see anywhere close to the 10 million. To me, the business is worth $3.5, $5 million, because all the stuff that you have to do hasn't been proven. I mean, for $750,000, which is a lot of money, the equity is about 20%. I mean, I see the reaction on your face. I mean, that's what I would offer.
So you're effectively giving me a 3x multiple on my 1.5 months of selling, yeah?
I'm betting on what you've proven to me you're good at today and with your background. The unknown is the risk factor. That's why I'm valuing it there.
Catherine,
because you have to actually go out and get the business.
Thought.
So that valuation is 3.75. It's not unreasonable. I'll make an offer, but I'm actually looking at this a little differently. I'll do it for 25% because of the amount of work I'm going to have to do, and the people that work.
So you're giving her a worse offer?
It may be worse, it may be better.
Well, my offer certainly looks better now, doesn't it?
Lori.
Guess what time it is, Robert?
What time is it, Lori?
It's deal time.
Yes!
Two sharks are out. Catherine has two offers on the table for her posture corrector, Better Back. But Lori also seems interested.
Guess what time it is, Robert?
What time is it, Lori?
It's deal time.
Yes!
See, here's the thing. I don't always have the same point of view as my fellow sharks. Robert said you're a starter. And you see, I like that because I'm a closer. And I have a product that we launched on QVC. Well, in just a handful of months, we've done $5 million in sales.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You go,
no
girl.
lie, no lie.
That's awesome.
And
wow.
I think that this could work very well with it. This is a demonstrable product. I love demonstrable products because I can show them on QVC in my show. I'm going to make you an offer. I'm going to give you the $750,000, but I'm going to be at 20%.
There's always a but.
I'm going to be at 20%.
So the guy who's offering you all dries that.
Let me tell you why. Because we all know America has back pain. The thing you don't know is what America's going to think of the product. You really need to get it out there.
Absolutely.
And it has to be certain that they like it. I mean, you're lucky to have the offers on the table because it's like rolling the dice. crap
And
out.
this is your roll of the dice. So if you believe she's
Right.
going to generate $5 million in sales, it's a bargain.
Right.
Here's another option for you, because I just like to keep things interesting in the Shark
Please.
Tank. If you really are concerned about dilution, because
I
you
am.
seem to be, I'm very creative, so I'll help you here. I look at this and say, if you hit 50% of your forecast, you can afford to pay me back the $750 in the next 18 months, all right? I will loan you the $750,000. I think it's an extraordinarily large amount of money, but I can securitize it against your sales. I'm going to charge you 7.5% for it for 24 months. You can pay me back anytime you want, in any amounts you want. And I want 5% equity when we close the deal.
Catherine, I love when he does that. You know why?
Why?
Because then I decide to do it too. Yeah.
When you have no creativity, you have to copy.
So I'm going to give you the $750,000 as a loan. I'll give you 3 years to pay it back. Also at 7.5% interest. But I'm going to ask for 8% of the company.
Basically, Lori's saying that she's going to sell $5 million worth, which will easily, if the margins are anything legit, right, pay back the loan she's given to you in interest. You know, so for 8% of the company, do you want to, get $5 million more in sales?
Come to me. Come to me.
Are you saying yes to Lori?
My one question is, would you do it for the 7.5?
Half a point should not matter. It
That's exactly
shouldn't.
right.
Don't walk in thinking in your head, oh, but I wanted the half a point. You are a half a handshake away from $5 million. All you need to do is be the other part of the handshake.
Okay, I'm going to phone my friend, you guys. Thank you so much. I'll be
You
right
gotta be
back.
kidding me.
I'm going to be right back.
You don't know? You don't know?
Do not take this away from me.
I would never leave the
That's a
Shark
huge
Tank.
mistake.
Catherine, this is
guys,
business
no
101.
guarantee.
Somebody offered you what you're
I'm
asking.
coachable. I'm coachable. Laura, you got a deal.
Oh my God. Yeah. Thank God.
Good.
I'm really excited. Thank you.
Congrats.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
Come on.
Go before Lori changes her mind.
I love you, Lori. Yay. We did it. We did it. We did it. I went with Lori's offer today because Lori is the queen. She's amazing. What a badass businesswoman, as well as just human being. I'm looking forward to getting the mentorship and learning her chops.
Earlier this season, Jess Edelstein and Sarah Ribner struck a deal with Barbara Corcoran for their all-natural deodorant, Piper Y.
Would you be willing to go down to 25%?
Yes, I will.
What?
Deal.
Let's see what they're up to now.
We knew we'd get some sales after Shark Tank, but we had no idea what we were actually in for.
When we first pitched, we had 110,000 in sales, and we had been in business for only a year and a half.
It's been 4 weeks, and we've reached $1.3 million in sales. Because we have so many sales, we are back ordered, and we have about 50,000 orders to get out.
It's taking 4 to 6 weeks for Piper Y to reach our customers' doors.
This situation is not indicative of how we want to be running our business.
Sarah and Jess, how are you? All those customers don't mean a thing if they're disappointed. If the Piper Y girls can't deliver their product, we're going to lose our momentum, and we're going to lose our customers' loyalty. The moment you were on Shark Tank, you outgrew this co-packer. You need a second co-packer, 2 labelers, you need 2 of everything, because you can't rely on only one supplier. It's not good business. But at the same time, let's keep your customer totally informed as to when the product is coming. Okay, well, let's get to work, right? The marching orders are very clear. We have to get a second co-packer and never keep customers waiting again. Show me what this is right here.
Even with the challenges, Shark Tank has been an amazing experience, completely beyond our wildest dreams, and we've been able to reach a market that needed a healthy, all-natural deodorant solution, and we've both grown as business people in the process.
I'm Brittany Scarlett.
I'm her brother Skylar, and we live in beautiful Carmel, California. 11 months ago, we started this business. We were both dissatisfied with our jobs at the time, and we saw a huge opportunity. So we took a huge leap of faith, and we opened this business in Carmel. Doing okay? Yep.
We have a cutting-edge spa therapy aimed at reducing inflammation in the body.
I looked into this, and I saw many professional athletes were swearing by the therapy. I tried it with my sister, and we both got hooked on it.
How's business been going?
Business is good.
Our family has made great sacrifices for us to open up this business. Our dad actually sold his house to help us finance our equipment.
And I live in a barn on my mom's property. There's no hot water, there's no cable, and there's bats. But it's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make for my company right now. If we can sell the sharks on this new therapy, hopefully we can get America to give it a shot too. Hi Sharks, my name is Skylar Scarlett.
And I am Brittany Scarlett. We're from Carmel Valley, California, and together we're known as
The Siblings. Our company is Glossé Cryotherapy. We are here today seeking a $100,000 investment for 15% equity in our company.
Whole body cryotherapy is a cutting-edge, cool technology. Literally. It all begins when you step inside our cryosauna.
Wow.
Oh, man. It's cool looking.
For up to 3 minutes, cool, dry air is circulated around your body at up to 250 degrees below zero.
Cryotherapy is reducing inflammation. And when you reduce inflammation, you will notice less aches and pains, decreased muscle soreness, and have an overall better sense of well-being. We can help people naturally manage their pain, reduce their needs for medications, to the point that after consistent cryotherapy sessions, they feel like a brand new person.
And there are many other benefits. Endorphins and adrenaline are released, increasing your energy and improving your mood. There's a calorie burn, and it's also good for your skin as it increases collagen production.
How much to freeze Mark Cuban's head?
Well, Robert, we know you're a sports guy. Would you be interested in getting in here and trying it out?
I'd love to try it. Sure.
All right, awesome.
I'd love to put you in here.
So what you're going to do, Robert, is you're going to go right behind that. There's a robe back there for you. So you're going to take everything off except for your underwear, and you're going to put on socks and gloves and shoes and a robe.
No one's going to see you naked.
Don't worry, I'll make sure nobody sees.
How long do you stay in there?
Up to 3 minutes. We try to get people to go at least 2 minutes, but it's never longer than 3.
Well, the good news, they didn't ask me because I'm going commando.
Oh, awesome. All right.
He's ready.
Nice socks, Robert.
Robert, looks like your mugshot.
Don't worry, no one can see you in here, all right? No one can see you in here.
Does it get cold?
It's going to get cold, yep.
Guess what, Robert? You won't be having any more children after
Now,
this.
Robert, the good news is, as cold as you get in here, the second you get out, you're going to immediately heat up, all right? You're going from negative about 220 Fahrenheit to room temperature. Nothing is wet on you. It's completely dry. Completely dry. And it's very tolerable. Very, very tolerable.
Oh, it's pretty cold now.
You're doing great, all right?
What is the maximum
Turn up a
level?
little bit. The maximum level is level 3. That can get as cold as about negative 280.
Give him 5.
You want level 5?
Give him
Robert,
5.
are you
Are
regretting
you going
that
to
you're
make me
in
a
there?
deal if I do level 5? Oh my God! All right. You're going to heat up
It's
immediately.
just a cool, dry air, so you're
And
not getting
3,
wet. It's
2,
not like you're
1.
Now we know how to pack them and ship them.
Watch your step, all right?
Whoa, Robert.
Watch your step. Now I'm going to take your skin temp on your ankle, okay? Okay. So we have him at 32 degrees. So normally, we're 88 to 94. When they go in here, the magic is dropping the skin temp, and that's where all the science happens.
Are you still cold, Robert?
Just wait, though. I guarantee you. Give it about 5 minutes. He's going to go, I feel really, really good. He's going to feel relaxed. He's going to feel really comfortable. He's just being dramatic right now.
Yeah. How does it not burn your skin?
3 minutes. So we never go past 3. That's the key.
Do I look younger?
How do you feel?
I feel great.
What happens? You get in there.
It starts slowly, and then it gets really cold.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, it goes from tolerable to boom.
So we get that it's cold.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a business? Tell us what's going on there.
We started 11 months ago in Carmel. We've done 140,000 in sales, 115,000 gross profit.
Did you have expenses, though, of a rental space or a spa?
Our overhead is really great. It's about $3,200 a month. We have our own office. We call it a cryotherapy spa. And our main expense is going to be gas. And that's really it.
There's a lot of places like this. When I was on Dancing with the Stars, all the dancers went to
Yes.
this.
The Mavericks started using this 5 years ago.
So
Skylar,
between you and the
what
place
stops
down the
me in
street.
Boston from just buying
Nothing.
gas, a thing like that, and calling it Mr. Wonderful's Freezatron?
There's nothing from stopping you to do that. You can go buy a unit and try to
what
do
do you
why
it
are you here?
full
So the question
therapy.
we're asking you then,
experience that we
why are
feel
you
that
here?
we provide.
Well, we
It's
want
working
the
well for you in
investment
Carmel,
for
right?
Yes.
another Glossé in San Francisco. That's what we want the
One
investment
machine.
for.
What is the cost of one machine?
It's $55,000.
That's it, Skylar.
$55,000.
I've got a question for you. Help me with this. If
Yeah.
I give you $100,000 for 15% of the business, okay, but I can buy the unit for $55,000,
That's true.
hire 2 Brittany Skylar guys,
You can try
and own
to.
the whole thing myself, and I'll keep 100% of the company.
We feel that we have the best practice. We've
Come
been-
on, you have nothing.
Brittany, here's
What does it cost to do this?
A single session would be $65, but we mostly
that's
sell
cheap.
monthly memberships that are about $390. Right.
And then how many times do you have to go to see a result?
Most people are coming anywhere between 1 to 5 times a week.
Skylar, it works.
It-
You
yes.
didn't
Let's
invent
give
the
it a work. So
process.
let's talk about your business.
But
Why is
my
it?
issue
don't
is
go
not with
again.
the fact that whether it works or not. You're just a retail store. You're no
Yes.
different than any other retail store. I mean,
Don't believe we're just like everyone else.
Okay.
Really, our training is completely different. I think there's really an art to putting people in here. You can't just throw them in there, push a button, and all right.
We get multiple requests to be a Glossé. They know they can do this on their own.
Your premise is that you're so unique in your ability to help people use the technology that I should give you $100,000 and only get 15% when I can buy it myself for $55,000.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
stuck there. I'm stuck there because you have nothing.
Do you want to do Mr. Wonderful's cryotherapy?
I'm out.
You guys have a fundamental problem, but it's not what Kevin said.
It's absolutely what Kevin said.
There are a lot of successful service businesses where people who provide better service succeed, but there's only 2 of you. And so trying to open up that second location, you don't have the people to do it, yet you're coming asking for money from us to do it without the people to do it. That's a big hurdle to overcome. I'm out.
All right, thanks for your time, Mark.
You're welcome.
I don't have a problem with the fact that you didn't invent this. Someone's going to create a brand around this. My challenge is, all you want to do is open up one more store. If this really is going to be a national coverage model, the person who's going to win is the one who's going to be out there more. You've got to come out with a game plan, and you didn't come out with a good game plan for me today. I'm out.
Sorry.
Robert, thank you.
I think it's really interesting. I'm fascinated by the science of it. This is a great business for you, but I think at this point, not investable for me, so I'm out.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lori.
Barbara's left.
I just can't believe why the other sharks aren't all over this. The magic sauce in this is you make money from the get-go. Nothing is more appealing to a franchisee than making a killing fast. Boom. That's the #1 question. You've already demonstrated that.
Barbara, you would kill it with these guys. The problem is
I don't need your prompt.
You're right. I'm just telling you.
Thank you very much, Mark Cuban. Stick to your basketball. This is my space. Okay. I will definitely build this to $1 million business in sales within the first year because I know exactly how to do it. All right? So I'm going to give you the $100,000 for 30%.
If you don't take that,
You're not
you
telling
should freeze
secrets,
yourself.
are you?
All right, Barbara, we got a deal.
This is a no-brainer.
You're our girl.
You know what? You fit in with my family. You're the good guys. Man, I love you back.
Oh my
I love you
God.
already.
Thank you all.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Oh my God.
That's unbelievable. That's the American dream right there.
Well, Barbara, you've proved us wrong in the past. That's
You know
so
what's wrong with
ridiculous.
you? You give no value to the entrepreneur. These kids are golden.
Be one with the nothingness. Be one. Embrace it.
Next into the tank is a high-tech security device.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Mohammed. No, I didn't stutter. And yes, I love it. I'm from Oakland, California, and I'm the founder and CEO of Linka. I'm seeking $250,000 in exchange for 10% equity in my company. When I've had a long day at work, I can at least leave with a smile on my face, knowing I get to dodge traffic by riding my bike home. I get some exercise in, and even release some stress while I'm at it. But nothing would wipe that smile off my face quicker than coming outside to realize my bike had been stolen. This is a story of 1 million Americans each year. I was fed up with bike theft and knew I had to do something about it. And that's why I'm so excited to introduce to you Linka, the world's smartest bike lock. It stays there, so you're always ready to lock up. No keys, no bags. When you're ready to lock, simply tap a button and a hardened steel ring slides into place, making it impossible to ride away. And when you're ready to go, Linka will recognize you as you approach and automatically unlock. Linka is not just smart hardware, but our app will even keep you posted on your Linka's battery life and keep you up to date on the history of bike theft in your neighborhood. We'll even recommend safer places to park and advise how to get there. Sharks, more than 2 bikes are stolen every minute in the US, and this epidemic continues to get worse and worse the more and more cyclists hit the streets. The need is there. Linka has the answer. So who's ready to lock in a deal with Linka and help us all lock smarter, not harder?
What's to stop someone from picking up your bike and putting it in their car?
Well, that's a good question. Why don't you come try it for yourself?
See if I can pick it up.
Well, maybe come bring the muscle.
Let me try.
Bring the muscle and just try to lift this guy up.
So that's a great question. Great question. So I come up to it, the steel thing goes in, right? And then I just
pick it up, you're trying to steal it.
Right.
There he goes.
Yeah, well, you got to do that with a 30-pound bike. You got to do that with a 30-pound bike on your arm, and at the same time, you receive a tamper alert. The user receives a tamper alert on their phone, letting them know that somebody just tried to steal their bike.
So how does it stop the bike? It stops the wheel from going?
Right.
You can't cut that off?
Correct. The proximity of where the lock is mounted makes it very difficult for anybody to access with bolt cutters.
It's a tamper warning.
Yeah.
There's a reason people chain their bike to something hard, is so nobody can pick it up.
That's
the alarm goes off. Who cares?
Yeah, well, you care. You're the one who's receiving the alarm.
No, the crook cares because you're carrying something that everybody's going to hear, and on top of that, you still got to get that thing off in order for.
I don't know. I think you're still going to need a hard chain to put something physical to it.
That's why we have a mounted add-on noose chain. So
There is.
so you can pick the option with the chain or without the chain.
Where?
It's right here. It's mounted onto the frame. You can actually take this, grab the front wheel and the back wheel directly hooked on.
Okay, so see, that works.
How much is it?
$129 MSRP.
And what's it cost you?
$45.
And if you add on the chain, I'm into it, but not $139, but how much?
$159.
$159.
And how many have you sold, Mohammed?
We launched a Kickstarter campaign back in May, and we actually did 5 times our desired goal. We hit about 130,000.
What are your sales since then?
Sales since then, about 40,000.
What is your background?
My background, actually, I didn't go to a top-tier school or an Ivy League school. I went to the City College of New York.
That's a better school than most of those schools.
Thank you. And I had the opportunity to finish my mechanical engineering degree there.
Hey.
And shortly after, I started working for Toyota as a manufacturing engineer. So my background is heavily manufacturing and quality. I also want to say something about where I come from and what makes me here, what helps me
Good
come
for you.
here.
Want to hear it.
My parents immigrated to this country to help make my brother's life and I a lot better. And they sacrificed
Where are you
so
from
much.
originally?
Egypt. So they immigrated here, and they wanted to make our lives better, and they wanted to help us succeed. And they sacrificed so much. They left their family, and they left everything they knew to bring us here. And I can't repay them enough, so I'm doing everything I can every single day.
So go back to, it's on there, I'm coming out. How does it open?
It automatically unlocks as it recognizes your proximity through BTLE, Bluetooth Low Energy.
Mohammed, I'm your perfect customer. I ride a bike every single morning of my life. But when I park my bike, there's something psychological. When I put that chain around a post,
Right.
it makes me feel good. When you don't have anything that looks like a deterrent to a thief in a big city like New York, I think it almost is come and get it. I mean, that's a gentle alarm, and I don't think it's enough of a deterrent to really have a practical application, and so for that reason, I'm out.
I'm with Barbara on this one. I mean, I think in larger cities, you're looking for a deterrent. You're looking for a heavy chain that a guy walks by, and that's what stops it from being stolen. It's a quick thing.
So I will say, we're going to Amsterdam on Tuesday. This trip to Amsterdam, we already have 45 meetings lined up with distributors, retailers, bike
Why
manufacturers.
Amsterdam?
Because that's the capital of the bike
Amsterdam
world.
has a 1-to-1 ratio between bikes and citizens.
I had my house broken into many years ago. I called in the police and I said to them, what's the best alarm system in the world that I can buy? You know what a police officer said to me? Buy a dog.
Buy a dog.
I said, why a dog? How's a dog going to prevent a break-in? So it's going to make the burglar think twice, and I think a chain is the same way. That, to me, doesn't look like a deterrent. I'm sorry. I'm out.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was hoping when Robert was running off and it was beeping that it would send out 240 volts and hit him. And like that, he dropped the
I'd
bike.
rather hear it say, you stole my bike. These
You
guys
stole
are
my bike.
crooks.
Now watch this. You know, we see better mousetraps all the time in the Shark Tank. The challenge is this market is already served by many solutions, and you've put a value on it of $2.5 million. You want $250,000 from me for 10%? Here's a $2.5 million value. I mean, it's just, I'm not excited about the product category mostly. I find the valuation probably about 50% too rich. I'm out.
Sorry to hear that. I mean, in terms of the product itself, the product has so much potential.
I like the invention. I think it's clever, but I think that it has to be a much louder alarm. I'm a city girl. I wouldn't have even heard that. It would have been white noise for me. I wish you great luck, but for me right now, it's not investable. I'm out.
Seriously, we did our research. We talked to 300 different customers before we even started.
I don't think anybody here is doubting your preparation, quality of the product, the need for the product.
All excellent.
Yeah, we all think it's clever.
Yeah, the issue is
It's a little early.
the competition, right? You're trying to build, as someone said earlier, a better mousetrap. That's brutally competitive. That's why you're having to go to Amsterdam. But if it was just such an easy sale and just a blowaway opportunity, you'd have your hands full here. And so for those reasons, I'm out.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Good luck to you.
Good luck, Mohammed.
Good luck, Mohammed.
It is disappointing to walk out of there empty-handed, but I know deep down inside, everything that I've worked hard for, everything, the blood, sweat, and tears to get Lincoln to where it is today, is not going to go unfulfilled, and Lincoln's going to keep going.
Next up is an entrepreneur who's passionate about sharing her love of tea with the world.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Allison Devon, and I'm from Goodyear, Arizona. Today, I am seeking $50,000 in exchange for 10% of my company, Teespresso. During my 9 years in the coffee and tea industry, I've noticed that coffee lovers really like coffee because of the caffeine and the rich texture. However, they're not huge fans of the jitters and the crash. I think that most people know that tea is a healthier option, but let's face it, it's not as fun to drink. That is, until now. Teespressa is concentrated tea shots made just like gourmet coffee drinks. It is not your ordinary tea bag dunked into water because we make it in a way that is just like espresso. In fact, because of that, it has a bold flavor, rich consistency, just like coffee, and just as much caffeine except without the jitters and the crash. We are revolutionizing in a lucrative space and need you on our team to help introduce this new gourmet tea product, Teespressa, to the world. And now it's tea time, Sharks. Today we have prepared for you some of our most popular drinks.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
some of these.
Fancy.
Yes. So we have the cucumber green tea lemonade. This is a black rose latte.
This is really good.
Glad you like it.
Has a florally kind of taste.
And this is the black vanilla latte. And then this is probably our most creative drink, the London Fog. It's our Earl Grey with vanilla and a splash of lavender.
Thank you.
And this is our most wildly popular decaffeinated tea. It has caramel in it.
Cool.
Wow, like a dessert.
Allison, is the business a retail store? Like what is it?
The business is the tea shots itself. I actually have a patent pending on the process.
Show us the package.
What does somebody buy from you?
Yeah,
So I have them right now.
thank you.
They're available at a store.
So this
you
is what I buy. This is your product.
I have that, and I also have it available in a store in Phoenix. How I started was I did pop-up shops in Arizona, and then I just decided I was going to make this my full-time job. I'm like, I'm going to give it a go because I've always wanted to start a business. So I hustled every day. I live with my parents. It's cool. And actually had an opportunity to be the exclusive tea provider for a store in Phoenix. And so they love the product so much, they're like, oh my goodness, you're perfect, let's put it in there. And since then, I have made about $26,000 in sales in 5 months, just from the tea alone.
Allison, you got to tell me how I'm turning this into a product.
Yes.
So I have to buy that little pot?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
now I need that and I need the pot.
Yes.
Then what happens?
So you make it in the pot, and then what you make is something similar to that, but it's not quite the experience that you have at the store. But
That's not your product, though.
this is my product.
The teapot is?
How do I buy this?
Online.
Okay, so I go to your website.
Yes.
What do I pay for it?
That is $12.
And so, just so it's clear,
Yes.
two different things.
Yes.
You were in a shop in
Yes.
Arizona,
Yes. Which
and
you
you were
partially
serving
own?
and
Is that
making
what you
different
said?
teas.
Yes.
And you are also now selling online
Yes.
the tea bags
Yes.
and the pots. What is your plan? What are you seeing to do here?
I want to be the person known that made tea cool. I have the trademark pending for Teespressa itself. I have the patent pending for the process itself. The patent includes
So am I
the
investing in a
brewing,
machine?
the technology for it. Yes. It's
So you're
just
going to make a machine.
And you're going to sell a machine also?
I thought you were making these.
Okay, so, you know, I must say at this point, Barbara's very confused.
You
It's
told
like-
us this is the product. Then you
Yeah.
told us you're selling a technology. Then you told us you're in retail. Then you told us you're in a store making them. Then you told us you're online. Can you see why we're confused?
It's been very aggressive. I'm a hustler. I started.
No, I know.
No, but can you?
But we're not
can you-
sure what you're hustling, Allison. That's the problem.
So far in this presentation, it's like you came into the Shark Tank,
Yes.
someone rolled in a dishwashing machine, threw you in it, and we're hearing every third word as you go rotating through the cycle.
Here's what's confusing. What is it that you're selling? Are you selling that machine there, or do you want to be selling those things up there?
Well, the store that I have is more so a proof of concept, and it's
Of what?
been-
Okay.
A proof of concept that people love your espresso shots.
Right. It's kind of been a great creative outlet. People, I've been having lots of different kinds of press. I just do large publications like logos on latte art. I do like pineapples or crazy designs to a lot
Allison,
of doors
how
for
does
press.
this equate back to this product?
Okay.
There's a scene in a famous movie where a trapdoor opens and you fall into a real Shark Tank. I think we're almost there with you.
All sharks are still in, but they're confused about the business model of Allison's tea company, Teespressa.
There's a scene in a famous movie where a trapdoor opens and you fall into a real Shark Tank. I think we're almost there with you.
All right.
So give it a good shot. Give it a good shot. Make me understand why $50,000 investment with you is worth it.
Okay. With the $50,000, I plan on making my website absolutely tailored to sell, and then to finish developing these because I know what I need. I know how to make one of these. I feel like now there's been a lot of, like you see a lot of coffee shops and even Starbucks investing in new tea inventions. And so right now seems to be the time, especially with the health trend going up, when people are looking for healthier alternatives. And that's the reason why I'm actually here, is because I do need guidance.
Here's the thing. The need for you to communicate more clearly, I think, is the really only thing you're doing wrong here. But anticipating what it would be like in that partnership, I would have to say that I'm out.
Okay.
I have no idea what you do, and you squandered this opportunity. I'm out.
All right. I'm here to make the next Starbucks of tea.
Let me help, Allison. Allison, look, deep breath. That's the hardest part to be in, particularly when you're coming in with a vision and you're trying to learn as you go, right? So just a deep breath. You've got this big vision. I want to make tea better than coffee and have people just as committed to tea as they are to coffee. You did a great job of articulating that.
Right.
The problem is you just came too early, right? Because you're learning business. It's nearly impossible to figure out a vision, execute that vision, and learn how to be a business person at the same time. But what you haven't conveyed yet is that you understand the business part of it.
I know my margins.
But you've got to know more than that. Look, while I think you've got a great vision, you've got to say the words, I'm out.
Okay.
Allison, it's a testament to your character and your exuberance and your excitement that we're all still talking to you. Any other person that would come out here with that presentation would have lasted a couple of minutes. Excitement, though, is not a focus. At this stage, you need singularity of focus. I'm out.
Okay. These taste great. Every shark loved them.
Delicious.
But in business, you have to crawl, and then you walk, and then you run. So you just have to take each step one by one. And I think that if you do that, you can make it. Today you came in a little too early, and for that reason, I'm out. But just focus and bite away at each inch.
I mean, I promise, I know that came out like word vomit.
Thank you very much.
Don't look at this as a failure.
No, look at it as a failure.
Shut up, Kevin.
Honestly, to be here, it was kind of intimidating because I just started. But this is something that I'm so extremely passionate about, and
That's the thing. If you're so really passionate about it, you will make it happen. You're young. You have a lot of years ahead of you.
I know.
Keep working at it.
Yeah, you don't know where that's been.
Yeah.
Good luck, Allison.
Good luck, Allison.
Thank you.
Bye.
It was really hard. Probably one of the best experiences, but the hardest thing I've done for sure. I feel like it really does hurt right now, but I know I can turn this into a motivation to do better.
Next time on Shark Tank.
I got a flight of beers for you guys. Who wants to taste?
This is fabulous.
Here I am, hugging a unicorn, asking for you to invest in my idea.
Such a cool model.
If you're nice, you might get this for Christmas.
All right. You know dog houses today are real boxy.
I know a lot about being in the doghouse.
You'd want to be in this one. This one's cute.
Just a soft glow where you need to go.
Want to go into retail?
Very selectively.
Oh, you're breaking my heart. I want to spank you like a baby seal.
Journey to the Oscars with Hollywood's biggest stars. A special all